What's going on, people? What's going on? I see some people up in here already. What's popping?
What's going on, people?
Oh shit.
What's going on? I see some.
Did it to myself. Yo, what's going on, y'all? So, not too long ago, I did a video called SYSBN. This is part two to that. Okay? This is part two to that because a few things have transpired since the last time I've been on here. So a friend of mine, my birthday's coming up. A friend of mine lives in Miami. So I'm like, sick of going to New York. Might as well go to Miami. Let me call my man up, see what's good. So I called my man up and I FaceTime him. And he answers the phone. He answers the FaceTime. My man's wearing an eye patch. My man's mouth is hanging like this. And he tells me that he had a stroke. Stroke. One side of his body is paralyzed. Can't move it. Can't even blink his eye on that side. That's why he has the eye patch on. Okay? So, did a video on Facebook. Some of you might have seen it. So now I'm bringing this conversation to YouTube, but I'm going to go more into depth because I didn't really feel like going. I mean, this ain't going to be a long video, right? It'll be as long as you guys want it to be. All right? My man is around, can't be no more than 45, 46. Can't be no more than that. All right? So, I know what it is because he told me. He says, binging on smoking, drinking, different things like that, just eating terrible. We know, how most strokes go down, right? It's living fucked up, right? Okay. Telling you this story for a reason. So, he's telling me, hey, man, I got to get my shit together. Once you got that near-death experience, because he woke up, he had the stroke in his sleep, woke up with the aftermath, right? Spent the week in the hospital. I had no idea. When I hit my man up, I thought, yo, what's good? Miami was popping. And then I answered, he answers the phone and he's all fucked up. Okay, so this is my message to black men, right? That's SYSBN part two. Okay? SYSBN, save yourself, black man. Typically, when we talk about saving yourself, black man, we talking about these relationships, marriage, family court, things of that nature. While I might touch on a couple of those things tonight, for the most part, it's going to really be about taking care of your ass. Take care of yourself. Because nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save you. And, SYS is really, it's a degree of selfishness that goes into this saving yourself shit, because, we grow up being told a man is supposed to do this for this person, take care of these people and pay for this and bust your ass to, this is what a man is, right? That's what a man is, right? But what about when it's just you? Now, I know I spoke about the little boy with the kitchen set and all that shit. But then looking at my man, right? Looking at my man, I'm just thinking about all the single men living by themselves who don't know shit about a stove, don't know how to clean their fucking house, didn't grow up doing any of this stuff, or they think this stuff is for women. Women on average go to the doctor more than we do. They do. They could be obese and all that other shit that we talk about, hitting the wall and all that shit. but they on average go and get checkups more than we do. Now, I don't listen. Doing this video, I don't know who gives a fuck, right? To hear this, because we talk about black women all the time, so I'm not going to beat you in the head with this message for 2 hours. This ain't a 2-hour video, right? But SYSBN, if we're going to save ourselves, we got to do the whole thing. All right? I don't know if you guys can afford housekeepers and shit, right? But the idea that, anything domestic is not manly, right? When we got women going out getting 6-figure salaries and saying they don't need you, until you find your woman that's going to cook your meal and all this other fly shit, right? What do you do in the meantime? Microwave, TV dinner, fast food? Niggas is dying at 40 and 45 years old. Not going to lecture you about this all fucking night. But if you're going to save yourself completely. And this ain't just about, diet, exercise, and physical health. It's also about mental health also. We also got to walk away from shit that's fucking up our mental health. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have heard this story, and I still got to get more information on it. The story about, I think it's the guy who killed 2 women. I think it's his baby mother or his ex-wife or something like that, right? So I'm going to share the screen with y'all, right? On this shit, right? So hold on. So gunmen and women killed in apparent murder-suicide identified. Police court records show lengthy custody battle. So let me share that screen. Let me share that with y'all, right? I'm sure y'all know about this. It's like, it's breaking news, right? It's breaking news. So gunman, he kills 2 women. He kills himself, right? He's fighting these women, he's fighting at least one woman for custody of his kid. And I think that the other woman is like the woman he was with, and she might have been pregnant. So let me read a little bit of it. Okay, Howard County Police on Sunday identified 2 of the 3 individuals who were killed in an apparent double murder-suicide Saturday. Okay, that spanned from Federal Hill to Columbia. Baltimore police identified the 3rd person, all right? Sharif Black, 44, fatally shot his ex-girlfriend inside a home in South Baltimore. He then traveled to Columbia to gun down his ex-wife, all right? Okay. This guy gets on Facebook Live, right? In a Facebook Live video taken between the killings, Black, who was from the 7600 block, he stood outside an apartment building in Columbia's Kings, Contravance neighborhood, where he says he's upset about custody issues with both women. All right, court records show the Blacks have been tangled in a custody battle since 2018, right? So they fighting for these kids. Okay. There are several domestic violence cases listed in online records against Raji Black, with the latest being issued in April 2020. So he's fighting, and now he's fighting for custody or at least access to the kids. Of course, again, this needs more information. All right, so in the video posted on Facebook, Raji Black says he just did something crazy. I shot my ex-girlfriend in the head. Felt like a dream. I never thought I would be that guy. I can't go to prison. So the person that really started my depression and all of this is my ex-wife. So she next. Then I'm going to do myself too. Okay, let's stop right here. This shit is crazy, kid. Right? This shit is crazy. I don't know how many of y'all are up on this story, right? Right? It's crazy. We bring that up back on the screen. Nah, wrong button, motherfucker. Yeah, it's crazy. So this dude is fighting two different women. What's going on, Lionel? I see you. You know? So Lionel, we're talking about the guy who kills his woman and his ex-wife because these women got him depressed over these child custody issues. Right? Again, this is SYSBN 2. Right? Now, I don't know that much details about this shit. What I do know is that I'm on social media and everybody's coming down on black men. This is another black men thing. You know, oh my God, black men are killing us. You know, because, we rejected and this and that. Nobody want us. So we mad and we killing everybody. Oh, this guy's educated. He doesn't have, I don't know the dude's criminal history. Keep it real. I don't know the dude's criminal history. I'm not going to pretend to know. I saw some people talking about this shit, you know, and again, it's the usual shit. You go on any social media platform, you go on Clubhouse, you go on Facebook, you go on wherever you see this shit. And it's, black men need to stop, blah, blah, blah. When I was working up in northern Nevada, while I was there, and I was there 6 months, it's an all-white town, small town, all-white town. The amount of black people that were up there, you could fit them in your living room. And while I was up there, a man killed his wife, then drove to the desert, killed himself. Then a friend of mine, and this is some real fucked up shit I'm about to tell you. A friend of mine, white boy, his child's mother, because they weren't married, she goes to the garage, starts the car with her and the kid in the car and kills both of them. So the mother and the kid die in the car. Shit like this happens all the time. Murder, suicides, we see them all the time in the news, right? But for some reason, all you need is one, educated lame to do the shit. And somehow he's representative of the whole. Now, this guy, obviously, he was going through some mental issues. And I can't count how many times on 2 hands and 2 feet that I've seen women do violent shit. And they explain what her mental anguish and this and that was. Now, mind you, I'm not saying this shit was cool. I'm not saying it's cool. It's actually sad. But, even with the situation that happened with the Instagram model that was, playing the dude out or whatever, because that's what we know that's what was happening. Women got to stop playing games with niggas, man, because, some of these niggas ain't right. Some of these niggas ain't right in the head. Right? Now, what does this have to do with SYSBN? This man is dead, and both mothers of his children is dead. He was going through depression, right? Said people were still defending of women. Of course they were doing that. You got women that kill dudes and hit them with cars and beat them up with the bumper. All right? You got that going on. Listen, it's very sad that these women got killed. Very sad, right? He said, yeah, Mercedes Moore, she admitted to scamming men and bragging about it. We know, bro, I'm from that industry. Marcus Aurelius, Body Magazine. I'm from that industry. This is the thing, bros. This is the thing. What I usually hear is people say, if you're a real dad, you fight for custody for your kids, right? That's the usual thing you hear. We had this discussion, me, Hassani, Shane. We were talking about 50 Cent, his first son, and we compared that to his relationship with his second baby mother and that son, right? And we talking about, keeping it black and all this other shit. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, I'll look at that later. So anyway, Bitcoin is up. For all of you who got Bitcoin, that shit is up to an all-time high. Well, all right, this shit going bananas. Anyway, back to the topic. What I'm saying is, this is what we're told. If you're a real father, if you're a real dad, let me get this off the screen. If you're a real dad, right? If you're a real dad, you fight for the right for your children. You fight. If you're a real dad. How about if you're a real fucking mom? If you're a real mom, how about you not play these games? Let your kids have a dad. I mean, how about that? Shout out to Dave Tao. Yeah, don't play these games. All right? So they talking about, I got guys online talking about, women get rejected. And Meta, you seen this because you were on the post. When men get rejected, they violent. And when women don't go killing motherfuckers, that's a bald-faced lie. This is the thing, yo. Is the thing. I'm sorry, I gotta tell you. Save yourself includes this shit too. Save yourself includes this shit too. It includes your physical health and your mental health. Anything that's fucking with your mental health, walk away from that shit. It's not worth dying for. Walk away from that shit. I'm sorry. Might include your children. If she's going to ruin your relationship with them kids, it's not worth dying for. Hopefully, when they get older, you can tell your side of the story. It's not worth dying for. I don't have children. There might be fathers in the chat. It might be fathers in the chat. I'm going to start reading some comments in a second. But it might be fathers in the chat, man. And this is some cold, hard shit that I'm saying. But at some point, you got to be like ruthlessly selfish about shit. Ruthlessly selfish. Save yourself. This is some nihilism shit that I'm kicking to you guys tonight. All right? All these issues with these baby mothers, man. You got the dude that went to see his kid and he got shot on the porch. And, that's another story. And the funny thing is, these situations I'm talking about, these is white folks. Y'all seen the video of the white dude goes in the house, pulls the gun out, comes back out with the gun, and big man jumps in the dude's face with the gun. Where they do that at? Like, ooh, he ain't finna shoot me. You know, my whiteness is bulletproof. Motherfucker pull a gun out, I'll see them kids later. Word up. SYS, save yourself. It's not that serious, people. Yo, if you got to go through, this is 2018, 19, 22, that's 3 years. I don't even know if the kids like you. You don't even know if the kids like you. It's fucked up. Somebody might call you a deadbeat. You might got to eat that. That shit tastes better than bullets. Let's go through some of these comments, man. I want to see what's on your mind, man. I got more to say, man. So, yeah, Cortez says people are still defending the women. They're going to always do that. It's never her fault. This is why save yourself, okay? I'm going to tell y'all a story in a minute after I go through these comments, right? So we know about Mercedes Moore. Rest in peace to her. He shouldn't have played with her feelings. You know, I could understand where she was coming from. Motherfuckers is out here getting their dicks chopped off, and they laughing about it on The View. All right? Said Dr. T. Hassan. Yes. I'm aware of all those cases. I post all this shit on Facebook. Dr. T. Hassan has done almost 20 videos in the past year of black women hitting black men with cars. Hitting them with cars. Oh no, black women don't kill nobody. You kidding me? He said, I got a wild article to show you. Yes, sir, please. A girl sent her brother at her kid's dad, and kid's dad popped brother in the stomach for trying to bully. Listen, and that's the other thing. It's not just women being violent, it's them sending other motherfuckers to be violent, which I did address in a conversation that I had about this shit earlier. Just because you don't see the woman doing the shit don't mean she ain't responsible for it. All right? Meta, a similar story happened with my friend, except it was the baby daddy who got out of prison. That sound like BMF. Loving angles. I appreciate that. Exactly. He was better off just leaving the kids alone and taking that L. It's one of the things that it was two real hardcore things I was going to say on the video where I had guests and I didn't get a chance to say it because everybody was talking. But this is one of those things. Sorry to say, sometimes it's fuck them kids. Oh, Meta just sent me that article. I'm about to share that. Sometimes it's fuck them kids. Okay? Photography is awesome. I appreciate you. This is what I do. Right? If this shit didn't look like this, they motherfuckers would get on me. They'd be like, yo, how your shit looking crazy? Respect the artist. I appreciate you. Yeah, basically that whole fight for your kids is shaming language. Why are you making me fight? If I don't fight, I ain't shit. What kind of shit is this? He said, that could have been me in Rochester. Baby daddy was threatening me with prison letters. Your homie ended up popping boy. I know for a fact that women are more violent when they get rejected because they can't handle it. Oh, I got stories. Oh, man, this chick lost her mind in Walmart because I wouldn't give her no dick. This is true shit. This is chick, been smashing before, but, she had a dude. I can't tell you who her dude is because he's an actor. But she was fucking with a Hollywood dude, right? She was fucking with a Hollywood dude. But she slid to Vegas to come see the kid. I told her up front, we not fucking. Because shorty's I'm mad I let her even come by. I was trying to help her out. Right? Is that photography is my therapy. Me too. So society made women think that they should never be rejected, and they made them think that nothing should ever happen to them, no matter what they do. I had to walk away from my daughter for my own sanity. Yeah, man. I'm sorry to hear that, but it happens. All right. That's exactly what I plan on doing with my son. He's 16. I got a couple more years, then I'm going to tell him the truth. Save yourself. Save yourself. Big brain plays. I see still and I be like, all right, I'm going to head out. Word. Word. Motherfucker pull a heated, man. That big ass rifle. You want to fight the dude with the rifle so he can shoot you and you dead. He screaming self-defense. He goes home. Right? It was his ego that made him do it. Yeah, crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Proxy violence. Yeah, proxy violence. Right? Oh, I'm a painter and a printmaker. Oh, yeah, I see the art. I see the art right there. See, I have mixed feelings about what took place with the guy, though. To be honest, if you separate the macro from the micro, it could alter your perspective. But ultimately, it was still horrible. This is how I feel. I'm gonna say this, PK, right? People are saying dude was corny for going to get the gun. Maybe. But once he has the gun, you don't rush the guy with the gun. It's a very, very bad idea, right? You don't rush the guy with the gun. So they treat court like gladiator arena or casino. They have the house advantage. Yeah. E. Scott, I did the same thing. She wasn't my choice in the first place. Yeah, very sad story. Miss Married. Hey, we got a female in the house. Hey, how you doing? All right, I gotta be respectful somewhat. I'll respect you, but I'm gonna keep it real because this is Keep It 100. All right, so yeah, this is the thing, right? So I'm talking to a friend of mine, right? And you know, she's married. She got married in her 20s. She's half black, half Mexican. So check this out before I tell you which half. So I asked her, oh, look, we got two women in the house. You sure do. Somewhat. We'll keep it 100. I see you, Brandy, jumping in on my lives. So half black, half Mexican. She's married. She got married at 27. Real cool chick. Not bad looking at all. Right? So I asked her, I said, she's like, my father. I said, what did your parents, like, how did you learn, like what you should do as an adult, like, because you're married. You're not like the rest of these chicks where your career and, you're single and maybe you got a couple kids. No, you're married. So how did you arrive here? Like, what was your upbringing and shit like that? Because I was curious, right? So she said, well, my father said I should have a career, so I ain't got to rely on no man. So that's when I'm like, your father's the black one, right? She's like, yeah. Sound like some black man shit that he would tell his daughter, right? Get a career, baby, so you don't need no man. See, that's the other thing. We always blame black mama, but a lot of these fathers, they grow up with their black mama and they tell their daughters, oh, you don't need no man, get you a career and blah, blah, blah. Right? Cool. I ain't mad at a career. Right? But, you go super hard, you're going to be like 45 with your career and some animals. But then she told me about her mother. Her mother's Mexican. She's half black, half Mexican. So I said, what's your mother's perspective? So she says, my mother's perspective is, she's still old fashioned, that a man's supposed to pay all the bills and yada, yada, yada. Right? Which her being Mexican might make sense because I'm sure her being Mexican, she's probably one of them you know, Susie homemaker types, right? So I listened to what she said. She said that her father said that she should have a career. And her mother said, man should pay the bills, right? Now, I don't know what you guys are picking up from this, but I said I wanted to point out something to her, right? Now, mind you, she has children. She has, I think, maybe 2 boys. I know she at least got 1 boy, right? And when women have boys, they're sensitive to the shit that we talk about because they got to think about their boys' reality, right? Some of them, because some of them don't give a fuck. They gender before they anything else. They even gender before they mothers, right? So I said to her, your father said, take care of yourself. Your mother told you, get a man to take care of you. Neither one of them told you what you're to bring to the relationship. Neither one. Not even your Mexican mammy. She didn't even tell you what kind of woman you had to be for your husband. She told you what your husband's supposed to do for you, and your black daddy told you, make sure you get a career so you can take care of yourself. This is what these women are being told, y'all. Even when they got fathers. Take care of yourself or get that nigga to do it. Nobody's telling them what they need to do. It's not about you. Save your motherfucking self, black man. What is it? SYMFS. Shit. Save your motherfucking self, right? Don't be ashamed to learn to cook. Don't be ashamed to wash a dish. Don't be ashamed to do anything domestic. No one is coming to save you. Don't eat yourself into high blood pressure. Don't eat yourself into diabetes because you got to eat TV dinners. Don't carry on the extra expense of a housemaid if you can't afford it. Don't be ashamed to say that you do this stuff. All this shit is adult shit. You're an adult. Women go out and they get their own money and they, pay $1,100 or $5,000 in bills. So don't call them saying what you doing, what's up. Don't DM them what you doing, right? Because that's what they doing. They paying bills like adults do when they ain't got 8 niggas paying it for them on the low. And they ain't in your DMs begging. Oh, yeah, we know about those. Right? So, what's good, Chaos? I see you. Yeah, man. Regardless of how they get the bread, they paying it, right? So, and that's what they do when they single. Now, when you come around, they task you with the paying of the shit, right? So, similarly, don't question your manhood with this shit. All this shit, cooking is gay, and taking care of yourself is gay, and washing your ass is gay, and getting your hair, your nails done is gay, and all this other shit is gay, and niggas is gaying themselves to death. You gotta fight for your kids, and if you're a good father, this is toxic masculinity. This is toxic patriarchy. This bullshit that they tell us we're supposed to live up to, and we dying behind it. Not only dying, but we killing too. Motherfuckers is dying from diabetes, high blood pressure, because they on some manly shit. You trying to, live up to the standard of the good dad that fights his ex-wife for 10 years for custody. Man, fuck them kids, man. I said it tonight. fuck them kids. Fuck your couch and fuck them kids. Fuck them. You want them? They're yours. They gonna hit me for some bread? Okay. Pay that shit. They canceling driver's licenses and shit. Just pay the fucking shit. Move on with your life, man. Richard Williams. They talking down on Richard. Oh, he just left us. We don't know your story. He went, found him somebody that cooperated with him, and he turned his 2 daughters into fucking tennis stars. If she don't want you in the kid's life, fuck them kids. Go somewhere else, meet a new woman, or not. If you want more kids, have some more kids. Or find you somebody that's cooperative. Shit. Look at LeVar Ball. Found him a cooperative woman, let him raise his children into basketball stars. Damn near the whole family in the NBA. Be selfish, man. Save yourself. Nobody is coming to save you. Right? We run through some of these comments. Them getting married has nothing to do with a career. They just use that excuse for them being on the carousel. Oh, shit. Shouldn't have to fight. They are damn kids. Women think they own the kids. And we tell them they own the kids. So, I mean, shit. Exactly. Black dads were low-key brainwashed by feminism. Go believe every man is bad. What? Go believe every man is bad for their daughters. Give my daughter this college grant so she don't need a man. Biggie. Yeah. So she don't need a man. Listen, it's cool not to need people, though. Need. Words are important. It's cool not to need people. But, you know, this I don't need nobody, like, is extreme. My man Bitter Truth Show. Shout out to Masante Bay. He said that black women practice the lesbian version of feminism. And he's right. Right? That's so facts. I can remember my father telling all my sisters to be strong and independent. Yeah. His mama was strong and independent too. His mama. Oh, I watched my mama work 2 jobs by herself to raise us. And she worked miracles every Thanksgiving. No, the government, EBT, made miracles every Thanksgiving. A weak father is about as damaging the life outcomes for women as no father insofar as relationships are concerned. Facts. So very true. Miss Married, please subscribe. We need more women. Need more women opinions. What's good? Keep it real. Yes, chaos. Actually, it's pimpish to smell good and to take care of yourself as a man, regal and civilized. Yes, Jay De Niro. Yes, sir. All right. They don't understand that part of their task is raising her for the purpose of marrying a man and children for family, legacy, and wealth. I doubt they were taught or they can't beat the simp. Listen, man. You know, we see these things. Oh, and thumbs up, please. Thumbs up. Thank you, Miss Married. I got the notification. You just subscribed. Please thumbs up on the video so we can get to 1,000 people up in this motherfucker, please. Need 1,000 people. Share, like, subscribe, all that YouTube content maker language that motherfuckers say smash that like button, do all that shit. Anyway, these dudes might as well marry their own daughters. And they gonna keep telling these women everything to keep them single. I remember, back in the day, dudes was doing anything. I'm talking about fathers to get you to marry their children. Remember, fathers trying to push their daughters on dudes? I remember I used to work at Lincoln Center in New York. And one of my bosses, Jamaican dude, wanted me to meet his daughter. When they think you cool, they like you. They want you to meet their daughters. They want you to link up. Right? So that they could take your professional license and passport for failure to pay child support. Yo, brothers, if you don't have children, can I don't know. I don't know what to tell people. It's like I don't want to tell you don't do it, but I kind of want to tell you don't do it. Save yourself, man. Like, save yourself. Save yourself, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? There's so many LeVar Ball types of situations. He's just the extreme. I see a lot where I live. Okay, Brandy, you saw a TikTok where the guy was paying $2,000 a month in child support, found out it wasn't his. Now they're garnishing her wages. That's unusual, because usually you don't see nothing back. They be like, oh well, tough luck, motherfucker. Said that's way too much power for someone to have. The sisterhood and suckerhood. That's a new word. We using that. The suckerhood. The sisterhood and the suckerhood got upset at Richard Williams practicing hypergamy. It was an upset to gynocracy. They keep score. Oh, yes, they do. And I tell all my people, all the gentlemen in attendance tonight, be a hypergamous male. Practice hypergamy. Oh, more of this. Oh, if she make more than you, then you can't be dominant. Oh, yes, you can. The Asians do it. Pookie do it. Broke Chad do it. Find you a female. I don't care what her ethnicity is. I don't give a fuck. Fuck, figgity, fuck, SYSBN, nigga. Find you a female. It's on your program. And it's not going to throw her paycheck in your face. Pimps do this shit all the time. Pimps send women out. They get the bag. Bring it to him. You got to be a pimp, nigga. Bishop Magic Don Juan said it best. Don't get the girl you like. Get the girl that likes you. Get the girl that like you. You know what I'm saying? Let's read some more of these comments here. Some black dads feel guilty about their past, so they project it on their daughter's boyfriend. Facts. Yo, every movie I watch where the kid coming to take the girl out on a date and the fathers is on some bullshit. We seen it in Bad Boys 2, and we seen it in Den of Thieves with 50 Cent. Let my son go to some girl house to pick her up. And a bunch of niggas surround this nigga on some, oh, yeah, we gonna do this and that to you. And let my son come tell me that this is what the fuck happened to him. You better be triple OG. I don't give a fuck if you are. So, let's read some more. You know you want to tell them don't do it. I do. I really do. I do. Catch a plane, catch a flight, go to some third world country where a woman needs you and can't play them games. Not here. Don't do it here. I really do want to tell them don't do it, Lotto. Oh man, sorry, not you. All right, sorry, not you. Okay, I don't know where the typo was. So I ain't into white women like that, but I can't ignore the fact that black men are leveling up with them. Their credit scores are improving and everything. Yo, Cortez, I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm into black women. I'm in the blackity black women. But I ain't finna deal with no bullshit. Black American women do not hold the monopoly on blackness. It's a big world. This world is bigger than the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the US. You go down into Central and South America, you will find some black women. There's black women in DR. Don't be fooled like because you see all the Hispanic looking women that come to the US from DR. No, there are black women in DR. There are black women all over Central America and South America. Do not get it twisted. This ain't, oh, well, if not Caribbean, then Africa. No, well, shit. Well, DR is the Caribbean. There's black women all through the Caribbean. Yes, it's black Puerto Ricans, Cortez. Black, American women do not hold the monopoly on blackness. You want you a black woman? You into black women? Hop on a motherfucking plane and get the fuck out of here. Find them as broke as you. If you gonna go broke with it, if you want to go hypogamy, if that's how you say it, hypogamy, because I know it's hypergamy when you date up. You want to date down, get the fuck out of here. Go to another country where ain't no child support, ain't no family court, ain't none of that shit. And do not bring them women here. Don't do it. Don't do it. Be reading about your ass. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't into white women either, but I'm saying, see, I even know Pookies who dated other cultures and stopped going to jail. Their lives got better. Listen, these girls cheer and throw rice when a black woman marry a white man. They threw rice for Serena. They threw rice for Meghan Markle. Let me tell you something. The interesting shit about Meghan Markle. All these black women like, oh my God, Meghan Markle married a prince. We got a black princess. Ooh, yeah. First black princess in the Buckingham Palace. Yeah, she's the first black. Get the fuck out of here. Because if Meghan Markle was fucking Tyrese, yeah, I'd call that nigga a colorist. Tell me I'm lying. Like, if Tyrese was with Meghan Markle, y'all be coming down on Tyrese. She wouldn't be black then. Or she black when she's with the prince. If she's with motherfucking, I don't know, who else is black? Tyson or Tyson Beckford or one of these motherfuckers. Then, you know, oh, she wouldn't be black enough. Motherfuckers be trading blackness. Like that Japanese black girl is, I think, winning the Olympics or some shit. Oh, she black as hell when she winning some shit. Let her fuck with a black dude. Oh, you selling that bitch Japanese. Key phrase, don't bring them back here. Yes, sir. Got some horror stories. Lead them there. If you go overseas and meet your woman, do not bring them here. No green cards, none of that shit. Leave them the fuck there. Okay? Hey, it's Miss Married again. Let me read Miss Mary's comment. Say, keep it 100. Really have enjoyed your show. I'm about to go to bed, but we'll definitely catch you on the next show. Have a good night, everyone. See how polite she is? That's why she Miss Married and not Miss Single. Know what I'm saying? Got the big flower on her head and shit. Mrs. Married. MRS, not MISS. She's Mrs. Married. Put some respect on her name. Cortez, the African women that have issues are mostly in Nigeria and Kenya and South Africa, but there are so many other African countries without feminism for now. That is good to know. Did not know that. Thank you, Cortez. Needed that info. It would be colorism if it was Tyrese. Yes, it would. Right? Yes, it would. Absolutely. Why do they act like they haven't had access to that group of dudes for damn near 1,000 years? Yo, leave those fish in the water. Don't put fish in the polluted American water. And brothers, please do the internet spreads feminism. Absolutely. Brothers, when you go on the DR, do not treat the Dominican women like American women. Don't do that. You're fucking it up. Do not go down there tricking on the women like you would American women. We talking about this shit on Facebook there. Pookie fucked up DR. No, the simp fucked up DR. Stop going to DR and treating Dominican women in their third world existence like American black women. Stop doing that shit. Please. For the room, for all of us, you're fucking up the rotation, man. You know, these chicks are for the streets. All right? When you done with her, I gotta come down there. You fucking up the rotation, man. This puff pass, motherfucker. Now, if you want to keep her, you keep your ass down there. But it's puff pass. Stop going down there and dropping American racks on Dominican women. You can do that here. Save yourself the trouble. Be with going to another country to have children. The United States government have child support agreements with Dominican Republic and other countries. Oh, shit. Mena nor that. Men are there jealous because they only get the sloppy white men while black men get good-looking, what is this? Good-looking non-black chicks on average. You might have to retype this, brother. Am I reading this shit wrong? They're jealous because they only get the sloppy white men while black men get good-looking non-black chicks on average. I'm gonna assume that you're saying that black women get sloppy white men and black men get good-looking white women. I don't know how true that is, bro. I'm gonna have to push back on that one. I seen some of the white girls that the average black dude is dealing with. Yeah. The military uncles and paymasters ruined that situation. Yes, they did. It's supposed to be chicken and fries. Not Western Union. Right. You read it right. Oh, okay. Damn, I read it right. I don't get it. I read it fucked up then. I'm lost. Okay, but that's what it means, right? So I guess, yeah, that's what I meant. Okay. So I think we deal with less fiends per capita. Now check this out, Cortez. I'm saying poor dudes get the worst ones. Yeah, well, yeah. I would say on average, the average black dude gets a terrible looking white woman. If you're tall, athletic, you got the beard and all that, you the swaggerous black dude, you get you a nice looking white woman. But if you that dude that the chicks is, you're an educated lame, 9 times out of 10, you get honey boo boo. Let's keep it real. Okay? At the end of the day, the point is this. Who made these rules? Who made these rules? They tell you who you supposed to date, you supposed to fight for your kids, all this other crazy shit. You can't cook. You can't keep your nails clean. You can't. All this man rules. All this shit, all these standards that we're trying to keep up. Because we're Like black men been through a lot in this country, especially with slavery, where the idea or the thought or the accusation of being like metro or homo or some shit like that. Yo, we so scared of that. Like we even say every 5 words, pause. Listen, be secure in your manhood. I'm secure on my manhood. When I'm in New York, there ain't no fucking nail places around here, I go get a manicure. Get a motherfucking manicure. I can cook very well. Worked in different kitchens and shit like that. Yo, when I was young, a mother made us cook our own breakfast on Saturday. I learned how to cook. I got pots and pans all in this motherfucker. It's not gay. Trust me, you'll still like pussy. And it might get you some more if you know how to cook. Just don't make it a habit and shit, you know, because they get it twisted. Don't make it a fucking habit and you start cooking and shit. And you're, oh, he's going to be the cook. No, motherfucker, you are if we going to do this. But shit, especially you talking about paying some bills, we ain't going to split your duties and not split mine, motherfucker. Fuck that. So we deal with less fiends per capita. On average, I'm saying, okay, we read that. That's not true. Prince Harry is high value. A lot of black female news reporters are married to high value white men. I don't know what statement you're I don't know if it was my statement or someone else's statement. No, to be honest, okay, black female news reporters, and we're talking about Meghan Markle. The average black Shaniqua is not getting high value white men. Nah. The average black man is not getting a high value white woman, just average. I ain't talking about, you Trey Songz or something. Right? I'm talking about the average, quote unquote, regular blue collar motherfucker ain't getting a fucking super bad white chick. And Shaniqua with the champagne shit in her head is not getting Prince Harry. Simply not happening. Look at Meghan Markle. Now, you got Serena. She got her white man. He's high value, but he married up. Let's remember. So if you look on TikTok, that represents the average. Hit me with them links in the DMs so I can research this. And if you're right, I'll jump right on here and say that you was right. Liang knows the exceptions. If you go to Walmart, you'll see who black women really choose. Facts. There's exceptions to every rule. Every once in a while, hey, look, you might see a dumpy looking black dude with a chick, a white girl, how he get her? It's not the norm. It's not the norm. They are high value beards, right? Liang, for every black woman married to rich white men, there's 100 dating bottom shelf Brad. Bottom shelf Brad, man. Broke Chad, bottom shelf Brad. It's extremely rare to see the average black woman with a high value white man. This is true. So I can't post links. Just paste them in the not, you paste them in there. I'll copy them. Said they both the oppressor, whether you dating a white woman or a black woman, dating a white man, both are stupid. Listen, I don't think I have to tell anybody in here. I see you, Prodigy. Oh, Patriarch Turner. Yeah, I don't think I have to tell anybody in here to be ruthlessly selfish when it comes to this stuff. Black women, trademark phrase 2021. Never settle. Never settle. Make yourselves the best product out there that you can be, and then don't settle. And if you got to go somewhere else, go somewhere else. We just had this conversation. We had some guys on here talking about keep it black. Yo, listen, you want to keep it black? Do it somewhere else. Don't do it here. And a lot of people don't like what I'm saying. Yo, I got my haters. it's getting back to me. I got my haters, man. Right? People don't like what I'm saying. I would love to have this whole black community thing that, that we talk about, but it's not being handed to us. It's not being given to us. And we're killing ourselves and wasting our lives trying to make it happen. I got guys that ask me, why do you do this stuff? Because you guys sound like you're trying to negotiate with black women to be this or be that. No, I do these posts on Facebook and these videos to tell other black men, yo, save yourself. How much more proof do you need? Ain't that what the guy said? How much proof do you need? Right? Do not waste your whole life fighting to be a dad. These guys out here committing suicide. I mean, they commit suicides without the double murder. Suicides is high for like divorced men with kids. Like, women think that men don't want to be fathers. There's men that are killing themselves to be fathers. They'll beg a bum ass nigga to be a father and fight a good dude from having access to his children. They're contrarians. Whatever you want to do, they're going to go the other way. My man is in the house. What's good, bro? How long we been on? It's been an hour. He said, but homie already had money. He could have found something better. My friends want to date white women because of proximity, but I tell them that they make enough money to get passports. Let me tell you, yo, I remember this was years ago, bumped into a white chick, thick, had the black woman booty. Let me keep it real. I don't know I don't know the spit game at a white woman approach. I know how to talk to black women all day. Whoever does it, drop a comment. Like, what do I say to a white chick? Like, I can't even relate. Like, what do I talk about? Seinfeld or some shit? I don't know what the fuck to say. Yo, Hassani, yeah, you're the guy. You would know, right? You would know. I don't know what to say to these chicks. I don't know what they into. Sex in the City. I don't know. Felicity. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how to talk to white women either, but somehow we are here. I hear you. I don't know the approach. So that's another world for me. So same with me, yo. Black American women do not hold the monopoly on blackness. And I know a few that'll even tell you ain't shit for leaving the country. Like, you just stuck with ADOS women. All these rules. But they can't get their sisters right. I tell black women, yo, if you got a problem with black men dating out, get your sisters right, man. Go criticize them. Like Huff say, we got all these red pill women now. Women in the manosphere. And my man Dominique Huff, I don't know if he watches these videos. Dominique Huff, shout out to him. He said, we don't need women in the manosphere talking to men. We need them talking to women. Talk to them. But they don't want to do that. You had 3 of them quit, and they was getting money. Ayana and what is it? Rebecca Lynn Pope and your girl April Mason. They quit. They was getting money. They don't want to get paid to fuck with them. How bad are black women if you quit your job? You quit your job. Yo, they was making bread. Yo, she was like the girl on Instagram, Love Dorsey. Yo, she charges these women bread to talk to her. These girls have jumped in on the hustle. They on a red pill teach black women to teaching black women how to talk to us. And they paying. These girls are making real bread. He said Nicole Michelle quit too. I don't know who Nicole Michelle is, right? Right? I'm waiting to see how long Kendra gonna last. Right? I want to see how long Kendra gonna last. She's doing those split screens with them women, and he's saying some wild shit. And these women, you know, a lot of them, like, you know, the April Masons and the Kendras, like, you know, they post, I guess, I don't know if you want to call them post-wall. They're not bad-looking chicks. I smash. Especially April. April can get it. I keep it real. You know, she's around all these niggas with all this money. Them niggas is fucking. He ain't fooling me. That nigga Rick Ross probably gave her the business. You ain't gonna look that good and be around me this much. Man, we ain't that fucking cool. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, yo, fuck all these rules. Do what you got to do. Save yourself. All right? Don't let SYSBN fool you, brethren. My Filipina has a tongue that cut a lesser dude to shreds. These chicks are picking up the toxic American culture. Yeah. Where does your Filipina live? She probably live here. Yo, Eddie Murphy said it in Raw years ago. You can't bring the chick riding on the zebra with the bone in her nose. You can't bring her back here. Because once they get here, it's different. It's different. The women, they rock with the environment. Men, when men go into an environment, they change the environment. Women change with the environment. Right? Said it'd be a lot fair. A lot of women were approaching, and some for my college days. Approaching you. Let me see, Turner. Yeah. Patriarch is right. I believe him. Nah, the Philippines are heavy on the internet culture. Does she speak English? That's the problem. Okay, where Patriarch at? So wait till you guys start to meet these thick Indian girls like coffee with cream and non-sugars. Wow. Where that at? So I'm looking for Patriarch response. Understand, right? He said is Filipina. I'm trying to figure where does she live? Now listen, we had a Asian kid come on here. The video that I did, I forgot the name of it. It'll come to me later. We did a video live. Had an Asian kid come on. And he was talking about how, you know, the Asian women are picking up, you know, the hip hop ratchet culture. They're picking up the Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B shit. So Patriarch, I believe you. But they here. Listen, you go out of the country, they might listen to hip hop. They might like Megan Thee Stallion. They might like Cardi B. But they can't live that shit. Not in that environment over there. They can't live that shit. Motherfucker come in and be like, turn that shit off. They like, I'm sorry. They turn that shit. Click. Right the fuck off. Patriarch is right. I don't care what nationality, when they hear, they stand a high chance of being contaminated by the culture. The culture is the culture, man. You know, you get in water, you're gonna get wet. They in the culture, you know. But there are black women in all these, you know, Latin American countries, and they thick than a motherfucker. If you gentlemen have never been to any of these islands, whether it be the DR or, you know, if you ain't never been to Colombia or any of these places, I suggest you go. You will be treated like you Drake. You will be treated like LeBron. You will be treated like one of these motherfuckers. If anybody saying, hey, but they just want your money. They want your money here. But down there, they want less of it. They want less of it. They want less of your money down there. Less of it, much less. Let's see. That's why I'm learning Spanish. I see. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, Vietnamese chicks on Love and Hip Hop. Lovely Mimi came here, not speak a word of Spanish. Now look at her. She came here. That's the problem. She here, brethren, but the Philippines are heavier into hip hop, NBA, and Pornhub. All here, family back home. Ask her about BBC. Yo, check this out, though. I'll tell you. Yo, look, they can listen to that hip hop all day down there, but I bet you they cook that food and fold them clothes, though. They listen to them dudes down there. Them dudes come in here that Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B shit playing. Like, yo, turn that shit off. You turn that shit off. Slap the shit out of you. Them dudes out in what? Third world? They put hands on women in the third world. Ain't no cops coming. He hit me. No, they put hands on women down there. And in the East. They put hands on women down there. That's why I say feminism, new world order. The government giving contracts to American women to promote feminism overseas. Brethren, she said, what? She just said, we look like real brothers. What, us? Me and you? That's what she said. Oh, she watching? Oh, shit. Yo, I'm saying, yo, brothers. Brothers. Once again, walk away. Be willing to walk away from these situations, man. Walk away from this bullshit. I've had guys on, I'm not going to say names, but I've had guys on that would have us, you know, trying to save shit. There's too many holes in the shit that you can't plug. You ain't got enough fingers. You ain't got enough toes. And you ain't been given the tools. Everyone get it out the mud and save the community. They just gave women, what is it? Monthly stipends in Atlanta. They giving women $800 and some odd dollars a month of free money. They're giving it to them. Like, here, take this free money. You know, there's never a black man stipend. There's never, oh, you a black man in America? Well, what do we have for you? Never. There's never a slice of pie for a nigga, ever. They giving women free money. Your ass got to get out the mud. They literally shooting motherfuckers out here. The state shooting motherfuckers. And they giving the women the money. What do they think is the trickle-down theory? The women going to bring it to the hood and share it with us? No. They're going, they gave us money and not you. He said, I think it's in Alabama too. That's their reparations. Oh, got to change the battery in the camera. That's their reparations right there. They got their check. Ain't finna give you shit. Free money. They giving them free money. And your ass got to get it out the mud. So I tell y'all, brothers, man. Imagine, right? Imagine a scenario. Let me set this up here. Imagine a scenario, right? Where, you know, in DR, where the Americans are giving these women this money that they're giving them, right? You know, Americans go down there, they pay the girls to have a good time with them, all this other crazy shit, right? Imagine these women taking this money, and instead of what they do now, taking it to their men, giving it to them so they could pay bills, buy food, and all this other shit, right? Instead of doing that, they say, well, we get in the bag. Fuck you. We don't need you. Right? That's not what Dominican women do. That's not what women do in the third world when they're getting the money. That's not what they do. They bring that money back to their men, give it to them, and he's still the man of the house. It doesn't matter that it's their money. It doesn't matter that they made it. Pardon me, y'all. It doesn't matter that they made the money. None of that shit matters. Right? They share it with their man. I see you, Lonzo. American men go down there, pay these women to fuck with them. They husbands send them to you. This girl's out there with wedding rings. I seen it. Seen it myself. There's women out there with wedding rings coming out to fuck with American black tourists. You give them that money, they go home, they give it to their man pays rent, their man goes buys food and all that shit. Or they go buy the food, bring it home to their man eat, they all sit down and eat. Right? The woman doesn't say, hey, I got this money. Fuck you. Y'all niggas is broke. I secured this bag. That's not what they do in the third world. That's what they do here. Black women get these handouts and they throw it in niggas' faces. Or they get the job, the affirmative action job, or this and that and the other. Black women have gotten a leg up in this country. And they have flaunted that in the faces of their men. That's not what they do anywhere else. There's Asian women do not, because Asian women make money. Don't get it twisted. Asian women, the real most educated women in America, most educated. Asian women, the real most educated women in America, get money and share bills with their husbands all the time in America. In America. Say yes, the U.S. government funds that fake American university in Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia, Nigeria, South America. It's a brainwashing university. They give it to the women to separate us. They know women won't use it for the community. The funny thing is, if they gave it to any other ethnic group of women, those women would bring it right back to their community. They know who they giving this money to. Real talk. That shit is reparations. A sisterhood channel said we were jealous about 800 a month. We getting it. You ain't. Y'all niggas broke. This is not what happens other places. So you tell me and you held captive, and our kidnapper is treating you better than me. You gonna throw it in my face? I thought we was in this together. When did we stop being in this together? Yeah, you're conquered men. Well, shit. Ain't your ass here too? I guess it's worse to be a conquered man, right? Like, yeah, the husbands are pimps. The husbands and DR pimps. What the fuck they gonna do for work down there? They, it ain't a bunch of industries. Not Brucey B in the place to be. Wow. Yeah, you took it back. Patriarch said other groups of women are a breath of fresh air compared to the sisterhood here. Even slightly westernized, they still have a foundation of how the patriarchal structure is. No entitlement. I see it here in the South with the handouts. Mexican women sign up as single moms for benefits, but are almost always with the child's father down there. All right? That's where the term femicide came from in South America. The community will bring it straight to Ling Ling's Nail Emporium and send more of them to college. They are very pro-Asian. Check this out. The motherfucking Chinese restaurants, yo, they end up in New York. They buy the whole building that the restaurant's in. They own this downstairs and the upstairs. Seen it happen a million times. If you're from New York and you familiar with Cow, they own the building and the building behind the shit. So we're conquered. We some conquered niggas. So there are statues of female slave traders statues in Nigeria. Whoa. Flexing that boss bitch business across 2 seas. Crazy. Ain't know that. And female slave owners here, black ones. The new black woman is the biracial women. Ooh, don't say that. That shit get you killed. Get you hit by a car and beat up with the bumper. Said Meta, exactly. That's why all these female rappers name themselves after Asian doll, China doll. Listen, don't get me started on that shit. At the end of the day, man, again, we can talk about all type of other shit all night, but the message is this. This is SYSBN Part 2. Don't let these motherfuckers tell you what you gotta be, what you gotta do. It's not the same. Like, I'm seeing simp niggas on Facebook talking about, but you ain't married. Marriage is not a man's goal. Marriage does not validate men. It doesn't. It doesn't. Tell me the last time a woman said to a man, I'm going to make an honest man out of you. And she wasn't joking when she said it. The phrase is, I'm going to make an honest woman out of you. Dads used to force their daughters on us because they ain't want to take care of them. They used to pay niggas. Get her out of here. I'll give you money. Take her out of here. Know your worth, gentlemen. Never settle. Know your worth. It's very easy for any of us to go to another country and do this. They can't do what we do. Now, if they want to go on some Stella got their groove back shit, they're gonna be paying the nigga. They can't do it the way we do it. See, men ain't got a problem. If we go to another situation, another environment, we doing what comes naturally without all the bullshit. Men, black men especially, ain't got a problem with taking care of their woman if their woman is acting accordingly. But down there, they just want your money. At least you get what you pay for. At least you get what you pay for. You go down there, if it's, it's like going to a fast food restaurant. You go to DR, if the sign say 2 Big Macs for $2, you're going to get 2 Big Macs for $2. Black women would be like, oh, you think just because you gave me $2, I'm supposed to give you 2 Big Macs. It's that bait and switch bitch shit. Well, nigga gotta have this. Well, I got that. Nigga gotta do this. Well, I'll do that. Nigga gotta look like this. Well, I look like that. Like, damn, this nigga, he got that and he do this and he look like that. Damn, what else can I do? Well, you had to go to school here. I went to school there. You gotta have a bachelor's. I got a bachelor's. Oh shit. Now she on the ropes. These women are competing with you. They're competing. It ain't, oh, he gotta have it. Oh, in order for me to be with him. No, they want to be better than you. Yes, dowry. These dudes used to pay niggas. Get her out my fucking house. Tired of her. Nobody want her. I'll sell it to you cheap. Get silly out of here. Cam Nettie though. She's mine. Oh, there was some toxic shit going on back in the day. You Cam Nettie. She's mine. Take silly. Bitch is ugly. And I'm tired of fucking her. Take that ugly motherfucker out of here. She's taking up space and she eats. I'm tired of feeding her. I work too hard to feed ugly motherfuckers. So I always wondered where all these half Asian and Arab kids. Oh man, half what? Half black? All the ones I know had single moms and nobody knew the fathers. A white man could be a regular guy with a white t-shirt on, New Balances, some jeans, and a regular job, and he good and hard working. Facts. See, that's the big secret in the community don't nobody want to address. Based on the age of the corner store babies, I know this has been going on at least 30 years. I hate to say it, but marriage could be a death sentence nowadays. Facts. Death to your pockets, sex life, and mental stability. Shit, it could be death. Not figurative death, not just death for your money and death for all that other shit, but death. Shit. Fuck that. Ain't no pussy good enough to die for. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Save yourself. And you know what I'm saying? Go somewhere, like you said, is what, child support agreements? Shit. I gotta look into that shit. Well, I don't want kids anyway. I don't give a fuck. See, I'm different, y'all. I don't want none of that shit. Never did. Since my teenage years. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this shit right now. The difference between me, no disrespect to nobody else in the manosphere, but the difference between me and everybody else that might be on YouTube talking this shit is I never wanted it. Don't get it twisted. I like pussy like the next man. But all that shit from since I was 13, bad deal. I knew it then. I'm like, that shit don't look right. That shit don't look right. I never wanted it. All this, you got to do this, and you got to get married. I'm looking at married people. I'm like, that shit don't look right. It's worse now. And the funny thing is, I've been saying all this shit since the 90s, late 80s, early 90s. And motherfuckers thought I was crazy. Now everybody's on it. This was pre-internet. So let me read some more of these comments. Now in the suburbs near where I live, there's a lot of mixed Middle Eastern women with black dads. They're the truth. Shit, where the fuck you live at, bro? Shit, where were you saying to post TikTok? You can post them here, or you can post. I don't know if you can see the DM. Nah, you can't get the DM. Now post it right in the chat, man. Just paste it in the chat. Paste it right in the chat. What's this? Vask Tech? Oh shit. Oh, some other shit? Shit, I need moderators in this motherfucker. Where the mixed chicks at? See, I don't know, man. They're American, no. I don't know, brother. I don't trust it. Can't trust it. But I'm not going to be on here much longer, y'all. But at the end of the day, like I said, I started this conversation on talking about my boy who had a stroke. Hassan, you might have missed it. If you wasn't on here at the beginning of the stream, I was talking about a close friend of mine, my man Shami. When I started the magazine, this dude was managing girls. He used to flood the studio with girls. A lot of the girls that y'all heard of, Bernice Burgos, all Aisha Diaz's and the Nileys, the Cardi B's, all of them girls rocked with us. You know what I'm saying? Most of them were strippers, but he turned models into bartenders. So any place you see where they doing this model bartender thing, he invented that. And my man called me up basically, because everybody knows me as the health guy, right? People say I eat lettuce sandwiches. I don't eat lettuce sandwiches. All I'm saying is, brothers, don't do the fast food lifestyle. We got to take care of ourselves, man. A lot of us are dying too young. Physical health, mental health. We letting these women kill us. The state is killing us. All this PTSD. It's a lot of PTSD, man. We dealing with racism. I remember when Trump was running against Hillary, I told black men that race was a choice between feminism and racism. That's why I didn't vote. I didn't vote for neither one, and I ain't vote for Biden ass either. There's no presidential candidate for us. We ain't about to get free money from the government. These women are not sharing what they're getting from the oppressive state. They have decided we ain't fucking with you as a group. We're gonna take this money, we gonna do us, and y'all niggas is on your own. Nobody's coming to save your ass. The sad thing about it, we ain't even coming to save us. Black men ain't even coming to save black men. So you got to do it yourself. The rise in the simp army, which is another video that I made. The rise in the simp army is basically, you got dudes, I mean, aside from growing up indoctrinated, you got guys that saying, well, shit, the black women are on the come up. I might as well fuck with them. Side with them. Sell y'all niggas out. You got black women selling us out for the state. And you got other black men selling us out for black women. Nobody's coming to save you. I had motherfuckers debate me to death about COVID vaccines. Okay? Now look, I don't know who here got a shot, who don't. I don't care. I ain't going to judge you. If you got it, great. You're a grown man. You take a needle, it's your business. If you didn't take a needle, it's your business. All I'm saying is, whatever you chose to do should be your choice. It's your health. You know, because everybody's telling niggas what to do. They telling you where to put your dick at. You can't tell a woman what to do with her vagina in 2021. But they telling you who qualify. They telling you how valuable they are to you or what you should value. Nobody's coming to save you, brothers. Cut the sugar. Cut the fast food restaurants. Cut the Chinese food. Go see your doctor every 6 months. Yes, rise of the simp army. Motherfuckers is storm trooping it. Okay? I appreciate the words. All right, the world is ours. We'll heavily look outside the matrix. Let me tell you, when I was down in DR, I bumped into a bunch of dudes down there that, you know, they're photographers. We know each other from a distance. We all in the same industry. We all photographers. We all take pictures. Bumped into my man Eric. Pardon me for digging in my motherfucking ear. That shit itch. Go into the bar. Probably told this story on here already, but I'll tell it again. I walk into the bar. All these dudes already know who I am. Oh shit, it's Marcus. And they got women with them. And the girl turns around, sticks her ass out for me to touch. Yeah, touch the ass is what Eric says. And the chick is with Eric. Yo, we killing each other for these women out here. It's a scarcity mindset. Down there, the women are abundant and nobody's fighting for them. And what I realized down there is that the understanding is that these women are for the streets. That's the understanding in the third world country. These women are for the streets. And niggas is not fighting for them. Not down there. Or at least they shouldn't be. Because if they are, you a lame motherfucker. If you fighting for hoes in hotel. You fighting for snow in the blizzard. Sand in the desert. Water in the ocean. I keep going. But I won't. All I'm saying is, a lot of the issues, a lot of this division that black men have a lot to do with the fucking women. If everybody say they self as the generations go by, you ain't got to say me. I ain't got to say, everybody say it themselves. Everywhere you go in this country, if you bump into Joe Cracker, they have a code. White folks don't necessarily sit in a room and conspire against black people, but they have an understanding that when it's you get nothing. And what happens is this code becomes consensus among them. So everywhere you go, when you enter a white space, this is what you deal with. It's an unwritten code. Black women have a code also. They can know a woman is wrong to death and will not admit it to you. They will go in the room amongst themselves and talk about her like she ain't shit. Oh, they'll talk cash shit about other black women. They'll call them out of shape. They'll say she shouldn't be wearing that. They'll talk about their hair. They'll talk about their fingernails. They'll trash talk black women when niggas ain't around. As soon as niggas get around, they'll defend every fuck shit she do. Yo, oh shit. See that? That was me. That was me. That was me. Made it a point to do that. That was me. So we don't have a code. And that's why we fail. We don't have a code. Black men do not have a code. White supremacy has a code. Black women have a code. Black men do not have a code. Our code is pussy at all costs. Pussy at all costs. Men do not set a standard that women have to abide by. Black men, not black men. Any town that I've lived in where the majority of people have been white, you get up early in the morning, you'll see Becky jogging. Because she know damn well, if she get too fucking fat, she gonna be single. Black women ain't worried about that. We got songs celebrating big women. If SYSBN becomes the code, if it don't change now, it'll change eventually. Because ain't enough black women can, play submissive for Brad. It's not in them to do. Or you can leave them with poop doggy dog. But at any rate, gentlemen, fuck what they got to say. Fuck this idea of you got to date a woman that looks like your mother. That shit don't make no sense. What kind of sick shit is that? Yo, fuck with who you want to fuck with. Free yourself for the bullshit, the toxic patriarchy. Yo, I got a video coming up. Death of the provider male. The provider male is dead. It's going to be a topic. The provider male is dead. You can't have career modern women and a provider male. The two can't coexist. The provider male is dead. Coming up next on Keep It 100. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Next time I'll have Shane and Ian on here. Lionel, Miss Mary, Cortez, Metaphors, Liang, Dave Tao, as usual. Patriarch Turner, Prodigy, Brandy B, my man Hassani, goes by the name Bishop X. Yeah, man. What is it? Tyru? I don't want to skip nobody's name. It's a lot of comments here. Yeah, Patriarch Turner, said your name. Alonzo, my man Alonzo Hall. Yo, thanks for jumping in here. And Joe Average Brother. Joe Average Brother. Shout out to him. I don't know what that Vosk Tech shit is. I'll figure it out. Just start figuring out. I got to get some moderators in here. We're going to get some moderators. But yo, man, do me a favor, man. Definitely click like on the video so that shit'll pop up in feeds. Shout out to BGS Edmore. He shares a lot of this shit, and he's the reason why a lot of you guys are here. Shout out to Dr. T. Hassan Johnson. He's going to be on, I think, tomorrow. Yeah, T. Hassan Johnson is on tomorrow. I'll be on with him. He invited me on. So if you rock with Dr. T. Hassan Johnson, he'll be talking about a few things. I'll let him tell you what they are, but I'll be on that. I'll be on that cast with the good doctor. And yeah, man, save yourself. Save yourself. Don't give a fuck who say what, how they feel. It don't matter. Fuck them. Fuck them kids. Stop trying to save the community. Stop worried about racial, what they call it, furtherance of the race. It's not your job. It's not your job, to keep black people going. Black people will be here. I don't care who you marry or who you have kids with. Black people ain't going nowhere. Don't even worry about it. If that was the case, we would have been breeded out of America with all this slave shit going on. Black people ain't going nowhere. So marry who you want to marry. Fuck who you want to fuck. Have kids with whoever you want to have kids with. It is not your job to throw your peace away because someone else who don't want to give you peace is telling you what to do with your life. This life too short, man. Save yourself. I'm out of here, brothers. We're going to do this again. Check out Doc Hassan tomorrow night. If you're not following Dr. T. Hassan Johnson, type his name in, pull him up. But I imagine all of you are. So we're going to rock tomorrow. And I might go on after him for the after party, baby. Save yourself. 100.